saying?
So here we are, you guys. I am back with another tutorial. Here we have a soft glam on my beautiful pregnant client. So I think you'll see her eating in a couple of clips. But yeah, she wanted a soft pink glam with a glitter bottom for her maternity photo shoot. And my client is from Jamaica. She's visiting, and here we are. She was so pretty. And peep the hair. Natural. Or hers. So here I am cleaning up her brows. I use L'Oreal's Brow Stylist Pencil in the shade Brunette. Here I am prepping her eyes for the eyeshadow. I'm prepping and priming her eyes for the eyeshadow. I use concealer. I actually used 2 concealers. I didn't use the P.Louise Blank Canvas Base in this particular look because she wasn't getting... I only used 2 eyeshadows for the makeup look. So there was no need. Here I am taking that... I know this is the Juvia Face Masquerade palette that I'm using, but I can't really describe this color, but it's like a dark pink. It's like a dark plumish, pinkish color in the palette, and that's going to be her outer corner color. And I'm just applying it to both sides. I will put everything that I use in the description box below. Shades, colors, numbers, everything that you guys want. My son is actually filming this. So, yeah. These teenagers, I think they got ants in their pants or something. Because I don't know why he's moving like this. But, okay, here we are. And I'm actually filming this on my iPhone. So, my previous videos were on my Android. So, I'm trying to see which quality I like better. And I gotta be honest, the iPhone is winning. For this particular. For this. Let's not get it twisted. I'm an Android girl. But, for this, what I'm doing, the filming, my iPhone 12 Pro is better. Now, I'm just taking that concealer that was left to blend out that base. And I am cleaning up the eyeshadow to get a rounded shape. Now I'm going in with the pink from Beauty by Melissa's palette, her BOLIVE palette, and it's like a mid-tone pink, and it's like a muted pink actually. And I'm just applying that all over to the lid. Like I said, I'm only using 2 eyeshadows in this look. I'm not using no, just 2 eyeshadows. This look was very simple, very, very, very simple. I only used 2 eyeshadows because we are doing a soft glam. With the exception of a pigment, which I'm going to apply, which was PIXIE from... Why I can't remember the name of this damn glitter companies. I mean, these pigment companies. I have no clue. But I know it's called PIXIE. And it's from one of these UK brands. I forgot the name of this damn company. And every time I say I'm going to go look for it, I forget. But, yeah. What the hell are these names? I forgot. But anyway, I'm just taking that pink and blending it into the light pink so that it is a more seamless blend. Because remember, you don't want any jaggedy lines. I'm taking my NYX glitter glue to apply the pigment, and I'm just popping that just a tiny bit in the inner corner so that the pigment sticks well and it's shiny and it's, you know, loud. Because the look was matte, I wanted to do that pop of color and that pop of kind of shine in the inner corner just to give the eyes more dimension. And I used the shade PIXIE. That's the shade of the pigment. I remember the pigment colors. I just can't remember the brand. I have to go and find it because it's crazy. Now I'm just taking that pink, that lighter pink, and blending it into the pigment and blending it more into the darker shade pink. Just so that is a more of a seamless blend. Here I am taking my trusty old NYX liquid matte liner to give her a nice wing. I always start at the inner corner and go straight up. And then I drag that wing into her lash line. I like a thick wing, y'all. I don't like a real thin wing unless I'm doing a really soft makeup look. But even then, I might not do a wing. So, yeah, I'm just doing the same thing on the other side. Yeah, that's my little chinky face. With my wig cap, I believe. Okay, okay. So, I told my son I didn't want to be on camera, but here I am. Here I am. He didn't want to film. He had an attitude. Those Leos for you. But check out my baby because... Look at Carter. Hi, Carter. Check out my baby because he did my intro. He do my TikToks. It's my son for me. I think he might have found his calling or whatever. But yeah, he did my intro. Like, he did the intro of the beginning. So the beginning video that you see with all my work, my son did that on his iPhone. His iPhone 8, I believe. Okay. Yes. He's like, oh no, don't use Cap Crow. So here I am cleaning up the shape of that wing, making it more sharp and even on both sides because we like symmetry. Okay. Now I'm taking my Revlon pencil, which is just a jet black pencil, and I am tightlining her upper lash line just to hide the lashes better. I see a lot of makeup artists skip this step, and I'm just like, why? Yeah, I'm going back in with that liner to make it more black because it got a little messy. So I'm just cleaning it up because I'm a symmetrical freak, and one was a little thicker than the other, and I had to go back and fix it. She was having a photo shoot, and I needed it to be perfection, okay? I really care about my craft. I really care about what I do. I'm not just going to just slap your face up there. Okay, I've been doing makeup 11 years. We're not doing that. No, ma'am. Here I am priming her face. I started off with some moisturizer. I'm going to moisturize her skin. I'm going fast, but I really waited a while before I added everything else. Here I am applying her foundation. I literally take one pump of foundation and I spread it on the entire face. I don't take 2 pumps, just 1 pump each of the foundations that I use. And this is the BECCA Ultimate Coverage Foundation. And now I'm going in with the L'Oreal the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade 520 to give her more. I wanted it to be just a little bit more warmer because, as I said in previous videos, I go a little bit warmer, a half a shade darker, because when I highlight and contour, it alters the color of the foundation. And if I go her exact shade, she'll be too light, and then now we have dark skin friend look like Michael Jackson, and I don't want that. Okay, I don't want that at all. So I always go a little warmer. So yeah, she looks a little warm here, but I promise you in the end, well, you guys saw the beginning clip, the first clip. You guys saw that. Yeah, so how it was just like a seamless blend and everything was perfect. So trust the process, baby. Trust the process. Did I tell y'all? I think I did in the beginning. This is her hair. Okay, look at the natural coil. Look at her curl pattern. Like, yeah, sis. Yes. She said, I always ask my new clients, because she's a new client. So shout out to you, mama, for letting me film you. I always ask my clients, how did you find me? She said, oh, I just put in Brooklyn makeup artist on Instagram, and you come up first. I said, look at God. Not I come up first. She's like, yeah, you come up first. Like, you are the top. I said, I know that's right. I had another client say that she Googled best makeup artist in Brooklyn, and I came up first. My Instagram came up first. I said, wow. So Google me, baby. Makeup by A.West. How you doing? How you doing? I got so much plans for my channel. I have so much plans for just my business and my brand. So please stay tuned. Stay tuned. I promise you the quality of the videos will get better. But the work is there, honey. The talent is there. It's all there. So if you rocking with me, rock with me. Okay? So I just took concealer and concealed. I use CoverGirl. Now I'm taking a Juvia's Place foundation stick to contour her face. I need to buy more of these. They run out really quickly because they're very creamy, which I adore. I don't really like a stiff, hard foundation stick. Hard to blend. Now I'm taking a Real Techniques brush. I forget what this brush is called, but I'm using it to blend out her contour, and I'm just tapping it all around. I make sure to tap and I swipe because I don't want to disturb the foundation at the bottom. When you swipe, you kind of mix it together and it looks muddy and looks nasty. So I kind of like tap it into place. Like I do the foundation. I tap it into place. I literally tap everything. I tap eyeshadows. I tap everything. The only thing I don't tap is probably putting on the lashes. I'm just taking a smaller brush to blend out that nose contour. Yes. I'm trying to see if I like the quality of this video. That's why I'm watching it. And I'm trying to watch and record this voiceover at the same time. Now I'm taking the Real Techniques concealer brush to blend out her concealer. And as you can see, I'm tapping, making sure that I blend that in very seamlessly. Tap, tap, tap. Literally everything is a tap. I can't do the only time I do, okay, let's not, okay. I don't do windshield wiping motions ever. But when I feel like an eyeshadow, especially the crease, is not really blending how I need it to blend, I'll do a circular motion, very lightly. Here I am just going back in with that contour to make sure everything is seamless and blended. I'm going back in with both of the brushes that I use. No more extra product, just making sure that it's blended in very well together. And I actually bought a stand, so my next couple of videos that we filmed are going to be well. Here I am taking a L'Oreal. I think this is a foundation powder, but I love it. It's one of my favorites to preset the under eye, the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, the upper lip, and the chin. I always preset it first so that it can be smooth. I always do. Always, always, always. That helps with setting, and it helps with smoothness. I see a lot of makeup artists skip a lot of these damn steps, and no shade but shade. Here I am taking the Sacha Buttercup, and you can see my baby walking back and forth. That's my baby. That's my sweet baby angel. That's my Carter. He's 4 years old. Here I am taking my Sacha Buttercup, and I am baking the areas that I already set, because she was having a photo shoot and she did have really oily skin. So I wanted to make sure that I had her baked really well so that the makeup could last. Because she said she was going out for brunch tomorrow, I believe, or today, because this was last night. And I wanted her to be set for that. Now I'm taking that same Revlon pencil, and I am tightlining her her waterline. And I'm going to take that pink shade from the Masquerade palette, and I'm going to tap that around her lower lash line. Before I go in with the glitter, because I have to have a color down before I go in with the glitter at the bottom. And I'm going to take my Kiss clear lash glue, and the glitter I used was a glitter mix that I made on my own. It was just a gold holographic glitter mix that I made on my own, because at one point I was mixing my own glitters. So I'm just taking that and spreading that all around the lower lash line, having her look up so that it does not move. I don't want the glue to move. And you want to apply a little bit of glue, because glue has like a mentholy like ingredient, and I didn't want her eyes to water. So I'm literally just taking each individual chunky glitter, and I use probably 3 or 4 depending on the person's eye space, like how wide it is. I'll use 3 or 4. I never use bottom lash line full of chunkies. Hell no. And then I like to go in with a fine glitter to close in the gaps. So I'll use a fine and an ultra fine glitter to close the gaps in the same shade. So a holographic gold. I usually mix a holographic gold and silver. Here I am. See, I'm placing each individual glitter, and then I'm going to go in with the fine and ultra fine glitters to fill in the spaces. And that is how I do my lower lash line glitter. Okay, now I'm taking the Juvia's Place Contour Duo in the deep shade. And I'm taking that top color, as you can see, to contour her face, to contour and bronze, because I do them both at the same time. I'm not using 2 separate products. To me, the less products, the better. It's more comfortable for my clients, and it's what works for me. Okay? If you bronze and contour, do you, sis? Do you? Anywho, I'm going in with that top shade. Now I'm going in with Sasha Cosmetics Honey Powder to carve out that contour. It's closer to her skin tone. And I like to use those colors to do that, so that when I wipe it away, yeah, I just want it to be sharp, okay? Have to carve it out. I don't know why her head is like that, but okay. Okay, sis. Now I'm taking a Morphe brush to her nose contour. My son is all over the place with the filming. Now that I'm looking at it and I'm doing my voiceover and I'm watching the video over, he is all over the damn place, okay? And this is the same Juvia's Place contour palette in the shade Deep. So it's not the darkest palette they have. It's the second to darkest. Like, it's the second to last darkest shade. I have all of them. They're really good. They are really good. Yeah, now I'm just taking a little bit of that Buttercup to carve out her nose. Even more. Not so much, because I don't want you to go from a light-skinned friend, now you look like Michael Jackson. Like, I'm not going to take you from Jermaine to Michael. Okay? I'm not going to do that. But I'll take you from Janet to Michael, if that makes sense. Because there's not really much of a difference, but it's a difference, but it's not that much of a difference, if that makes sense. Like, we're not going to go from Jermaine to Mike. Okay? We're not going to do that. There are other examples I could use, but I don't want to be petty. I don't want to be petty. So we're going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm just, blending in that contour, making sure that it's, it's all about the blend, honey. You want the face to be seamless. Okay, you don't want no edges to be raggedy and jaggedy. No. At all. At all. Here I am taking some lash glue, and I'm just applying that to her top lash line, and I'm literally gonna stick the lash on top. Now, when I placed the lashes on her, she said that they were too long. So in the video, you're gonna see the lashes change because this is my actual client, and she said that the lashes that I applied on her were too big. And I want my clients to be satisfied, so I had to switch them. No biggie, no big deal. I want her to be comfortable. So these lashes that I'm applying are not the lashes that are in the final look. Even though I love the lashes, she didn't, which is fine. That's okay. That is okay. Now I'm taking an angled brush and I'm going in with this Warrior palette and the darkest shade in that palette, and I'm using that to define her brows to make them more. Her skin was very oily. Even her eyebrows were oily, and I noticed that the oil was trying to peek through the pencil. So I'm like, okay, let me set her eyebrows with this brown eyeshadow. And this is what I use. I don't use it on everyone, but when I notice like little things like that, when they're just looking like greasy, and I don't want a grease eyebrow. I don't want a greasy eyebrow. Who the hell want that? I'll go in with the powder, which gives to me the eyebrow more dimension. It makes it look more clean, more predominant, without looking overdone. And it makes such a difference. Such a difference. Now we're going to go in with my highlighter, and I'm using my trusty old Wet n Wild. You know what? I have not used my Milani. I have a Milani strobe highlighter that I use for everyone. And it hit pan, and I didn't buy another one. I need to. But this is my second. As you can see, I'm hitting pan on this one too. But it's easier for me to just go grab. It's easy for me to just go buy. But it's so pretty, super pigmented. It's gorgeous. Always going with this bronzy shade first. Now I'm taking Fez in the Saharan 2 palette, and I'm using it as blush. That's my favorite shade to use for blush because it's not too orange. I hate pink blushes. We're either gonna do orange, a peach, or terracotta. Those are the shades that I use on everyone. I don't like pink. I don't like burgundy. I don't like none of that. No. We're not gonna do that. I like a glowy skin. Now I'm taking that middle shade in the Saharan 2 palette, that goldy white gold shade, to further highlight. And I'm going back in with that blush to blend everything in together again. And the foundation brush to take away the powdery effects, because we don't want that. We don't want that. I think now I'm going to do her lips, but I'm not sure. Oh, no. Okay, so now we're going to put a little brow gel on her brows to make sure that they don't move. We don't want them to move. My face is never moved either. Like, I have clients going in, but like, Ash, it don't move. It's not. I have makeup on for 3 days. Now, I don't recommend that. I don't recommend 3 days. You have a 24-hour grace period to leave your makeup on. Anything after the 24-hour grace period, sis, that is on you. Do not call me and say, hey, my face started breaking out. My face started doing this. No. You have a 24-hour grace period. Anything after those 24 hours, you are just saying, fuck your skin. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But you catch my drift. Now I'm taking Trendsetter Pencil by Morphe. And I'm just lining her lips. And, you know, she has fuller lips, so we have to line them. Now I'm going in with my liquid lipstick and my concealer. I always grab a different color each time, to be honest. And then I'm gonna go in with my clear gloss on top because I love a new lip. I'm either gonna do a matte pink or a matte nude, a nude glossy, or a red. All of the shades in between, I probably don't ever do. Unless it's a vampy look. But I haven't found a vampy burgundy that I loved. So I'm going to see what color Rain has. So, you know. Yeah, but I'm just going with the gloss on top. Gloss it up. This looks so pretty. I didn't want it to be great at all. Like, she had one of those lids that transferred. So, yeah, this tutorial is, yeah. So here is the final look. Here am I spraying my Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. It looks like I sprayed a lot, but that's only because I slowed it down. Okay, that's only because I slowed it down. I did not spray a lot. That was probably just 3 sprays, and that's just the leftover spray that's spraying. Okay, and this was a look, honey. This was a look. She loved it. She was like, oh my god, I love this. She texted me, I loved my makeup. It came out so pretty. So I'm waiting for the shots for that. I should have waited to get the shots, and then I could have like inserted them at the back of the video, but hey, I did it. But yeah, this is the final look. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. I did a look like this on my client, and she showed me a look. I will like recreate my own looks, but I won't recreate no one else's looks. Like, I'll use the look as inspiration or a guide of what the client is looking for. But trust and believe, it's going to have makeup by EYESHADOW spin on it. It's going to have the Faceless spin. It's going to be a look. And I can guarantee you it's going to be better than what they showed me. But hey, you know, I'm not bragging. Been doing my own makeup. I've been doing makeup for 11 years. So not to toot my own horn, but toot, okay? And here is the final look again. This is shot on my Android. And this is what I usually shoot my makeup videos on to capture my clients. Yeah, so this is from my phone. And this is the final look. And as you can see, that foundation is blending, honey. Okay? It's a look for me. Shout out to my son for doing my intro. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Yourself.